Hi, this is Majinoni, and after reading Knight and Squire, I thought I'd read Shadowland, and that facial expression pretty much says it all. That's my expression as I read Shadowland. I really don't know what to think about. I can't really put the right words into mind, I guess you can say, because I really had a positive impression of Shadowland at the beginning. I tried to remain optimistic. I was like, well, Shadowland's off to a decent start. It was kind of cool. You had all these interesting things happening. And then, Daredevil killed Bullseye. And then you go, oh, wait a second, Daredevil can't kill Bullseye. Bullseye will be back. And then at the same time, there's this revelation that you're thinking in your head, oh my god, Daredevil killed Bullseye. And that's all you're thinking is, oh my god, he killed Bullseye. Again, you're like, oh my god. And then you realize, okay, it's not Daredevil. So once you figure that out, everything that was about Shadowland just crumbled. It's meaningless. The impact is gone. I mean, now it's not Daredevil. It's some demon hand creature thing. And it completely ruined the book. Completely. Everything that happens in here now, it's a wash. Daredevil really doesn't have to face any consequences for what happened. Now, granted, if he were to go out in the streets later on, obviously he might have issues, but it won't matter because he's going to be killed off so Black Panther can become the man without fear. Anyways, I have to admit that the writing is just pretty spectacular here. It's like Elektra's like, is this the only thing, blah, 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 entranceway, blah, blah, blah. And then ninjas are like, yes, they are. And then Elektra starts killing him, and they're like, we've been betrayed. End her life. And then it's like, I'm dying. And I'm like, great, bravo writing. It's not like I've heard these exact lines before, over and over again, in how many different books. The fight even is unimaginative, but I guess, when you're Elektra and you're fighting these stupid ninjas, what can you do with that? Then you look over here, you have this team of people, heroes that are joining Elektra to take down Daredevil, and, I mean, it looks like Wolverine shrunk. Like, now he's like a midget in comparison to all the other heroes. Now, granted, I understand Wolverine's normally smaller than some of these other characters, but he looks really small. It's either he lost some height, or, they needed space so that way they can show the Punisher, otherwise you just see his head like that, or this is very deep, right here. And that's why we only get to see that much of him. So anyways, it's pretty unimaginative. Fisk is pleased with everything. Heroes go to fight. And, it's like, we've been betrayed, Elektra, and ninjas battle. Even the battle's just boring. It's just really boring and unimaginative. The art's okay. It's nothing to write home about. I think the cover is very boring also. I think the art's blah. And in my opinion now, my opinion of Shadowland went from reasonably favorable to this is a waste of my time. This is an attempt to basically get more market share off the shelves, because you figure there's Shadowland, there's Daredevil, there's the ones with Misty Knight in it. There's I think one with Moon Knight, that was one, and there's how many other crossovers. I mean, I think there's a checklist in here somewhere that lists everything, and I'm like, when you take into account, so here you go. If you take into account all these different books here, that's a lot of shelf space, and that's all they're trying to do, is they're trying to take up shelf space. If they can push maybe a DC book out, then it's win for them, because you figure stores can't really afford to buy all of these titles, so somewhere along the way, a title's getting less issues that month. So that's all it is. It's a marketing ploy. It's worthless. I mean, since I'm 4 or 5, I'm going to get the last issue just so I can see how Daredevil dies. And overall, I think this is now worthless. Do not buy it. I apologize for saying it was good earlier. It's not. I don't think there's anything the writing team can do to bring this up to any favorable level for me. It's horrible. If you have any comments or questions, let me know. Rate the video up or down. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you guys think about Shadowland. I'm really curious. Do you think Daredevil will really die, or do you think he's just going to go into hiding? I think he's going to go into hiding. So anyways, until next time, I'll have more reviews up, and till later.